She's back on the team sheet today. How's this one going to go? Strap in, everyone. It's Brazil in the yellow. It's Poland in the blue. It is the bronze medal on the line here in Bangkok. Makryś serves first. We're underway. Volleyball gets her first touch. Stysiak, her first swing. And Poland, their first point. As easy as that.
And oftentimes we see this Poland team go right to Stysiak right away. She is their hot hand, their heavy hitter. They want to get her established early on.
Well, she's pretty much had a free hit there. Big ask for Naomi. Gabby with her first pass. Oh, a miss hit and a block touch. Oh, wow! Carol! Oh, what a touch from the middle.
You see big smiles after that play. Just that easy little setter dump. Poland's got to wake up for that.
Well, you've got to be a full court player in this era, haven't you? Gabby into Shiglowska. Stysiak tips from the other side. Good touch by Makryś. Oh, and another. Brilliant defense from Brazil. From backcourt, another touch from Naomi. Oh, they just can't get it on the ground, but eventually it's off the stand. What a point.
It feels like we're seeing some of that defense that we saw unlocked in the matchup against Japan yesterday for Brazil. Feels like nothing can hit the floor. Naomi's all over the place.
Yeah, it's like the video game level where you've got to fight the person to get their skills. Anna Kristina receives. She's going to swing on this one. Good angle, and Łukasik picks up. Gabby, always so composed backcourt, and she finds the corner.
It's big for Brazil to establish a threat up the middle, whether it's in the front court or using Gabby or another outside in the backcourt. It's important to see how many blockers are going to be up. In this case, they're finding out early. They're committing 3 blockers up with Gabby in the back.
3 blockers, 0 problems. Karol serves that one onto Mędzik. Oh, big. Thaisa introduces herself to Korneluk.
We saw that time and time again last night against Japan. Just incredible reads. You see Thaisa's body not there, but she knows exactly where Korneluk wants to take that.
Brazil lead. 3 points in a row. Karol looking for a bit of late dip on that. Korneluk. Tough day, just 4 points against Italy in the semi-finals. Rosa Maria off the hands. Stings Volleyball.
Rosa Maria, just such a big impact player for this Brazil team. A top 20 scorer this VNL, and she absolutely unloads on every single ball.
And here she is serving. Just the one ace in the playoffs for Rosa Maria. Oh, brilliant touch. How about that for defense? Goes again, Gabby chases. And it's not like the old days where those advertising boards were cardboard.
No.
They are very solid video boards these days, so Gabby does the right thing and stays on her feet.
Yeah, you hit one of those and you're going flying over.
Either that or you're stopping very quickly.
Yeah.
4-4. Anna Kristina aiming for hands. Doesn't find them.
And Anna Kristina was pulled during that first set in the match last night against Japan because we saw a little bit too many errors from her and the passing struggled. So she's going to have a fast start today. Otherwise, Jose Roberto is going to pull her quick.
She's passing well. Gabby. Oh, Stysiak, what a touch. Łukasik. Oh, thought we were having a 1-foot Yahoo then. Instead, she gets caught in 2 minds.
Poland not able to better the ball in that situation. Incredible up from Stysiak, but an offset from Volleyball, and then Łukasik not doing much with that either.
Anna Kristina, 5-5. Heavy serve. Łukasik closer to the net this time, straight into the block. Makryś and Thaisa.
Makryś just standing at 178, not an intimidating force up there, but she still gets up and you can't hit right into her. She does a phenomenal job bringing that hand back into the court to form a wall.
So a couple of blocks already for Brazil. Anna Kristina. heavy ball on that serve, isn't it?
That's a really heavy ball. She has got a good topspin serve, but that toss has to be perfect for her to unload it on like that.
Lukasic, 6-6. And Christina on the pass again. Gabby gets the windmill going. Naemi's there. Gabby again. A couple of good block touches, but a net touch in amidst all of that defense.
And Poland knows against a player like Gabby, they have to be as aggressive as possible, but Bolosh, 14 in blue, just coming right down on it.
Taisa. Oh, what a set. It's Stishak straight into the welcoming clutches of Gabby, and that's a break point for Brazil.
And a smart decision to go to Stishak in this rotation as Bolosh is moving forward. That ball just leading her a little bit too much. The only thing she could do is tip it.
Already the Brazilian block, a real difference maker. Menjic. Ana Cristina, good hand. Gabby sets that across to Jose Maria. Down the line. And this more like it from Brazil.
That's a good swing from Jose Maria off an even better set from Gabby, getting all the way out there. 3 blockers up, and she takes that lane easily.
So we've had Carol with the little touch over the net, and now Gabby setting the width of the net. This is high skill stuff. And Menjic comes back with one.
And right away, Poland has thrown in a lot of overload sets. You see a middle right next to that outside set, trying to confuse Brazil's blockers. Japan did that a lot last night that was successful against Brazil.
Oh, the tip finds the space for Gabby.
Really smart decision from Gabby, identifying the middle blocker for Poland backcourt, so there's no libero in, and normally Zagowska's going to pick that up easily.
It's a lovely touch by Makrish too. For 10-7. Menjic. Poland just struggling to find the floor. Gabby. Nearly.
Another one right to that middle of the court. Got to be frustrating if you're Poland. 2 balls falling in the exact same zone. Someone's got to step up and play it.
Timeout called, 11-7.
Going a little bit deeper with that one too.
Setter here, ball here. She can go out this. High ball, super short, triple block, nonsense, but okay. Here on this shot, and we are not ready for this. Gabby, shitty ball, power tip, point. Oh, that are the situation that we can control.
First opportunity since the first serve for Stefano Lavarini to speak to his players and try and get something working. 11-7, a suboptimal start to this bronze medal match. Makrish. Into Volwash, over to Menjic. Off the hands. And a necessary point, not just to get one on the board, but just to show that they can side out because they've been struggling so far.
Yeah, and this is a Poland team that over the last few matches we've seen if they get down in a hole, it takes them a lot to try to get out of it. They need to get some momentum right now and point score better.
Here's the captain serving. On to Ana Cristina. Oh, the block's down. And now Poland get it going.
Kornelik had to play a big factor in this match today. We saw her get pulled in that match against Italy because she just wasn't affecting the ball like she normally does defensively. Good start from her right out of the gates.
9-11. In a little shorter. Ana Cristina the target again. Gabby with the tip. This one is up. Menjic. Another good swing, and that's 3 points in a row since the timeout for Poland.
And better transitioning off some of these tough balls that Gabby's throwing in. Just that light touch, but they're able to go out of system this time, and the outside's hitting a much better shot off hands.
Ana Cristina. Jose Maria. It's a bit passive, so Poland can come again. Menjic. This time tries to slice that angle and can't find the court.
Mounjic is trying a bunch of different shots right now. We've seen her go that high hand shot, now trying to work that cross court to get some rhythm.
Gabi. Into Żużlowska. Stysiak. Powerful, but Gabi does well. Anna Kristina. Wash back in position. And from backcourt, Poland cut the gap to 1.
The outside's getting a lot of sets, whether it's on the outside pin or in the backcourt. Volleyball finding them often.
Ah, my eyes have deceived me. That must have been net, not hands, because the point's gone Brazil's way. And that's overpassed. Anna Kristina. Oh, that's a big block. And that's Mounjic again. 2 blocks for her.
Mounjic heating up on that outside pin. What Poland's done throughout the last few matches is really rotating those outsides constantly. We've seen pretty much every combination out there, so it feels like as this team's going into the Olympics, it's anyone's game.
That's not a great serve. Sends Karol back to the service line. That floats into Żużlowska. Nicely worked off the hand, Stysiak.
And such a smart shot from Stysiak, just aiming right at the hands. Just that easy little swipe off.
Korneluk. Again, catches us off guard with how quickly she serves the ball. And it's a great serve and a great swing by Stysiak.
And that all started back on the service line. Korneluk putting in a bullet right between the seam between Gabi and Anna Kristina. Forces that overpass into a free ball. Poland can easily convert that.
Another good serve, Gabi. Naemi. And Kristina to rescue the situation. And our scoreboard, I think, is 1 behind. I make that 14-14, and Brazil requests the timeout.
Just a string of errors on Poland's side, or Brazil's side rather. Talk it over.
A bola para ela aqui, deixa ela pouquinho mais subindo, para ela poder estender o braço no contra-ataque que a gente perdeu aqui, tá? Vamos embora de novo, arrumar pro passe. A outra coisa é meio sacando lá na posição 5, defende mal, tá? Nós temos que ter uma atenção com isso para lá. Ela vai jogar pouquinho para trás, ela não joga embaixo, Rosa. Não.
Just bubbling away at the moment, this one, isn't it?
Feels like it's kind of been a back and forth battle. We saw Brazil kind of pull away with that 3-point lead, but all of a sudden, Poland's got something rumbling.
Well, cast your mind back to yesterday in Brazil. They responded incredibly off the back of pretty much every timeout. Is the same going to happen here? Korneluk at the service line. Gabi does tremendously well. But the tip doesn't come off. Łukasik. That one does. Luxury touch, and Poland back ahead.
And Łukasik doing a phenomenal job on the outside, really controlling the pace of this play. I mean, that is as good of a tip as it gets. Barely over the block, right on the sideline.
That's a great angle as well, isn't it? The perspective we get there. Good service run by Korneluk. And a great block! Jurczyk and Mounjic. Breakpoint lead.
Incredible close on the outside. Jurczyk using those feet to get over. You see Łukasik's hand right next to Jurczyk's. Incredible.
Oh, this is like watching a different team in the last 5 minutes. 16-14. Korneluk into Gabi. Oh, and then Thaisa goes long.
It's not often that we see Thaisa make a hitting error up front. Normally such an efficient attacker. This Brazil team's got to figure it out quick.
Second timeout in quick succession, in just 3 points, in fact, and they've all gone to Poland.
Sai direto lá correndo a mão de fora. Não sai para dentro, não, no meio da quadra. Vambora, Thaisa precisa jogar mais ali no meio contra 95. Vambora, arrumar o passe.
Well, we just saw that scoring run flash up, but it's a bit more terminal than that. Since the first time out, Poland have taken 10 points to Brazil's 3. That is a huge momentum swing.
Absolutely insane. This is what we saw Poland do during that first matchup against Brazil. They were down 7 in set 1 and came back to win it.
Step 1 for Brazil. Get Korneluk off the service line. And that is how you do it. Straight back to Thaisa, and this time she doesn't miss.
And that's the Brazil team we normally see out of timeouts, nailing the pass right away. Everyone knew that ball was going to Thaisa on it.
So the setter opposite change coming in. Holberta. And this time they've gone with Kizi. We didn't see it all day yesterday. So she's gone to the front court. Here's Holberta to serve. And Stishak. Oh, great touch. Holberta straight into the game. Gabi thinks about the swing, but then offers up the free ball. Stishak. Oh, what a block! What a pickup! No one's there! Oh, it's huge all round!
Solo stuff from Ana Cristina on the outside against a big attacker in front of her. Perfect wrap around that ball. Stishak just hits right into it.
Oh, that is so unlucky, the reflexes. But blocks like that deserve points. That's not a clean hit. Ana Cristina to level! Oh, Gabi, what are you doing? Outrageous! And Łukasik had a swing. Kizi, another block. This is remarkable. Free ball. Poland's chance. Wołosz, Łukasik. Incredible.
Both sides all out relentless back there. That coverage, Brazil definitely in on it. Reminiscent of last night. Just the work they're doing back there to keep it up, and Poland continuing the pressure on Brazil time and time again. But man, it's taken a lot of swings to put the ball down.
Unbelievable play by unbelievable players. So a change, or a couple of changes for Poland. Here's Winerska coming into set, and Smartsek has come in to swing, replacing Wołosz. Oh my goodness me, Gabi!
Gabi has been electric from the backcourt. It feels like every swing she's taking just has a little bit more juice. Even in these situations, 2 blockers up, big seam in the middle of them. Perfect swing by Gabi down it.
Replacing Wołosz and Stishak, for what it's worth. Anyway, 17-18. Łukasik receives. Smartsek, first touch for her. Oh, it's over! Gabi, a.k.a. Pele. Can't rescue it twice, though.
That's why you got to play till the whistle. Especially against this Brazil team, you never know what they're going to get up.
That up from Miami is...
I mean, she has been outstanding so far, all over the court. And we're seeing her play in a middle back role, too. They're kind of switching back there. She's taking up everything.
19-17. Oh, it's over. Can you believe that? Kizi and Ana Cristina. And Ana Cristina's there again, right across to Gabi. Left foot, block. Naemi's there. Of course she is. But Gabi finds the touch. Poland don't think there is a touch. Everyone's done that thing where they show their palms as if to say, not me, boss. These last few points have been on a knife's edge.
I mean, Naemi is just controlling the backcourt, especially on these coverage balls. And when you're in coverage, that ball comes so fast down from the block, it's nearly impossible to get, but she makes it happen.
Yeah, Jurczyk has missed that one. Gabi's gone for hands. And that's a really big point for Poland, because that's a 3-point lead now. And listen to this reception for Julia Bergman. Outstanding game yesterday. Great to see her back on the court and immediately making a good pass. Szydłowska with a good touch. Oh, that's up! And again, Poland can't kill it. But they've got another chance. Oh, please. Oh, are you kidding me? Winerska the bump set, or should I say the bum set. She sat down for this.
I mean, watch Venerska on this side. She's sitting down, sets this ball, bumps it rather, and of course it's perfect. She's one of the best.
Oh. Kizzy. And Lavarini showing he hasn't got as good a touch as Gabby.
Well, what we're learning from both of these teams is it doesn't matter what part of your body you use. You just got to get the ball up no matter the cost.
What is next in this incredible game? Thaisa. And a great block. Carol. The two middles doing the damage for Brazil.
And Carol has done a phenomenal job of reading these plays, watching them unfold, and then going up when she knows exactly where that set is going.
And that is why she is number one. You can hear the impact of that hit in the net. Demon serve from Thaisa. But Brazil, they're in a bit of hot water. Poland have snuck up to 22. Jurczyk. In it goes to Huberta. Kizzy thinks there's a touch. Didn't fly like there was one. Well, the challenge music has started. And in it comes, and no one from Poland admitting to this. Of course, in the green card era, we are used to seeing that. And who was it yesterday? It was Jose Maria right at the end of the game admitting to one. Great act of sportsmanship from her. But as you might expect, the coach is using this as an opportunity to impart some instructions. It's been a heck of a first set.
Oh my gosh, I mean the defense, this is exactly what we saw last night with Brazil. And we talk so much about the front court of Poland and how dominant they are, how physical they are, but they hang out with the best teams defensively. I mean, they are phenomenal in the backcourt as well.
Well, they certainly are, and Naemi is playing another sport to everyone else at the moment.
I mean, she is flying all over the court. It doesn't matter if they put her in left back or middle back. She's controlling nearly 3/4 of it.
Is there a touch? No. How has that missed through Korneluk's hands? That is rotten luck.
Sometimes it's hard to tell with the forearms. You know, it might have touched them, but no change of direction on the ball. Tough to tell.
23-19, great chance for Poland. Naemi receives, Karol. Once and twice and no dice, and Korneluk sets. And that's going to be called for a two-touch, a double.
This is a part of the game where both sides have to play as clean as possible. We've seen a string of Brazil errors through the last few points. Important for them to play clean through the last 5, and very important for Poland to try to close it up. They only need 2 points.
Makrish and Jose Maria back in. Kizzy and Huberta back out. Here is Makrish serving. Good ball in. And another great up by Naemi. Gabby can't get a swing on it. Szydłowska into Venerska. What an angle by Malwina Smarcek.
Smarcek just a game changer. Every time she checks in, she's taking big swing after big swing. Man, Naemi's all over the place. It's tough to put a ball down against Brazil. She finds a way to do it.
Set point. The change reversed, so Stisiak back in. And Volwash serving on to Bergman. Oh, Karol arrives. Perfect tempo. Set point saved.
Perfect timing for Brazil. Beautiful pass from Bergman allows this middle to happen. And a clutch pass. Great job, Julia Bergman, who just checked in the game a few points ago.
Gabby serves, still set point. Floats that into Łukasik. To the middle they go, Korneluk. Over on the first ball, Volwash. Very close to the net, but worked through by Mauncic. She's had a great first set. Poland have had a great first set, and they take it 25-21.
That was a big set for Poland to get. We've seen this team from time to time. If they lose that first set, it's been really tough for them to come back and stay dialed in. They did a phenomenal job turning things around at the beginning of that. They played a fairly clean set for the most part, and that block was definitely putting a lot of stress on Brazil to try to hit over them, try to hit around them, forcing a lot of errors on Brazil's side as well. But man, they are also having to hit against a good block from Brazil that's been doing work.
But not the first time they've had to come from a set down, Brazil. And I mean, they got themselves from 1-0 and 2-1 down to get to the fifth. Of course, even in that 13-game unbeaten run, they dropped the first two. Wherever you go, there are Poland fans. But these two were stood there yesterday in line with the net, and one had their left hand and one had their right hand on a Poland scarf for pretty much the entire game, and it's one of the cutest things I've seen in all of VNL. An end change, a second set incoming. Volleyball serves it, Gabby receives it, and she's going to swing on this one too. High off the hands, Volleyball, great chase, and that is bumped over and down. That is a rescued point by Moundzic and Poland, a great pickup. And we're underway.
Moundzic just doing a phenomenal job getting through the block, but that point should go to Volleyball for that save. Incredible working outside her body to wrap that right hand around and bring back in.
Point on serve, another great ball in. That quite passive. Jump set by the libero, Stysiak. Off balance, doesn't matter, 2-0.
Stysiak falling back on that play, but what about that set from Zagowska, knowing exactly where her feet are? She can't have any part of that foot touch the 3-meter line before she makes that set. Just great body awareness.
Oh, the break point immediately. Oh, Alberta does well. She's starting this second set, Carol! Oh, wow.
We've seen a few solo stuffs now through that middle. Probably why Poland's not running it very often, because they're going into that every single time. If Poland wants to run the middle, they need to spread it out a little bit more, maybe get Kornelik in the gap.
Yeah, Kornelik's not had a great time against the Brazilian middle so far, and Carol is lighting it up!
As this VNL has gone on, Carol has just got better and better. The #1 blocker in this tournament, and you see exactly why. She explodes out to the play and gets those hands so far over.
That is huge. That is so big. Oh, she nearly gets another one too. Łukasik squeezes it through Carol for 3-2.
I feel like I'm surprised anytime someone wants to test out Carol. Anytime they're just trying to go for that high hand shot against her, I'd be scared too.
Yes. Bergman. Nice tip. Wawash is there. Stysiak works that well. It's well watched by Łukasik. Oh, they don't get the pipe right. We're going to replay that point.
Carol going down.
We talk about it quite regularly, but it bears repeating. Yes, she's the #1 blocker. Phenomenal. But she's 183. That is not big for a middle, but you know what I mean. It's what she does at that height's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a reminder, thinking back to that first week in Serbia, she went down with a left ankle injury, and we didn't see her for the rest of that game. Looks like she might have tweaked it there, but she stays on.
So how's this happened? Oh yeah, she's landed on Stysiak's foot, I think, and that teeny tiny disruption.
Yeah.
Goes long. Yeah, any part of your landing that you're not in control of.
Yep.
This year's serving though, she's shaking it off. It's received by Zagowska. Oh, good swing. Fast.
It's a really great swing from Stysiak. Beautiful set, too, pushes that all the way out, allows Stysiak all options to hit.
Kornelik. I love it. She just like stands, hits, great.
It's like whistle, all right, go.
Yeah, cool. And we continue, point for point, early in this second set. Volleyball spits that one out to Stishak. It's well covered. And Bergman down the line, Volleyball again. Excellent swing, Łukasik. But what about Volleyball's defense?
I mean, absolutely incredible. It doesn't feel like anything's landing around her. She's finding ways to pick it up, especially on some of these harder tip throws. Those are sometimes the most difficult because of the reaction time, but she gets her feet there and digged it.
Stishak. Bergman. That's a good swing, and Jose Maria has been a little bit quiet so far.
And that's a player that Brazil needs to heat up just a little bit more, especially with the blocking matchup that she has with Łukasik or Mounjic up front. It's a blocking matchup that Brazil wants to exploit, so she's got to be big.
Yeah, just a second point of the game. Oh, Bergman. That one's not going on the highlights reel. Łukasik into Bergman, another good pass. Gabi can only find hands. Volleyball. Stishak. Oh, Gabi gets one.
And great block from Gabi because she went up and just reached for that ball. The set was a little bit too tight for Stishak to do anything with. That's the perfect time as a blocker to just go up and reach over for it.
She's had a couple of those, hasn't she? She's got the hang time, the patience. Brazil ahead.
Back on this seesaw, back and forth battle, just like we saw during set one through the first 20 points.
Thaisa onto Łukasik. And it does not take Mounjic long to make up for it.
Now, though Karol's been going off both outsides, Mounjic and Łukasik, definitely still trying to test that middle blocker, trying to hit the low seam, but that's why Karol's getting a few stuffs, because they're really working that cross-court shot.
It's brave, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Bergman with the pass. Gabi finds the floor.
Just a great take from Gabi. We see time and time again her ripping this cross-court shot. This is where Poland's block needs to move in just a little bit more to try to take that away. That's her power shot.
8-7, Brazil sneak back ahead. Volleyball. Oh, that is huge! Karol!
That's that low seam shot that you cannot test out against Karol. You think the seam is there, and then all of a sudden Karol comes flying in with that left hand to shut it down.
So by the looks of things, the ankle's feeling fine.
Yeah, she's good.
And Karol has made her fourth block of this bronze medal final. Volleyball has to search for that one. And that's a great rescue by Mounjic.
And a good identification for Mounjic where exactly Karol was on that block, just a little bit late. That allows that low seam to open up.
Volleyball with the serve. Naomi receives. Oh, that was a heavy swing. Jose Maria heavy-handed, and that's the breakpoint lead back, 10-8.
Jose Maria starting to heat up just a little bit more. Really great shot, high hands.
Volleyball. Oh, the pipe. We love that, Łukasik.
Brazil's leaving that pipe open one-on-one every single time, not paying too much attention to it, and that's a tough ask for Karol to completely control the net on it.
9-10. Bergman. Well, we're just rattling through points now, aren't we? Side out, side out, side out.
And it feels like Brazil's starting to heat up in their offensive game. And that perfect pass, normally you expect that to go to the middle. That's what makes the fast tempo outside effective.
Sends that one forward. Oh, that is a little bit of magic from Łukasik.
I don't even know how she got that by. That set coming from behind her head. She has to completely turn around. She has no idea where the block is, but manages to get it over.
Corner look, not letting the grass grow.
Jose Maria hitting the same shot over and over again, just going that high shot right to the middle of the blockers and catching hands every single time.
Off Vukašik this time. Pass right out wide. And Stishak straight into the block. 3-point lead for Brazil. And a timeout called by Lavarini.
Brazil's middle's just affecting the game so well, making it so tough for Poland's outsides pin hitters to put it down.
We go on the middle blocker. We have to be patient. If the ball is not good enough, we have to find another solution. 3-on-3 is the only choice we don't have to do. It cannot be that it's point or it's point for the opponent team. There are situations that we have to find another solution, like they used to do. And now they are finding points because we keep flying. We just need to be stable. Without reaching, who knows how much. Just being there. Play!
Clear instructions from Lavarini. Tells them what he doesn't want, then tells them what he does want.
Yeah, pretty clear instructions, and you heard him at the end saying we just need to reach over. Exactly like Carol's been doing time and time again, the VNL blocks leader, for a good reason.
Well, the next one will be block number 50. For the time being, she is going to take a breather. Jose Maria is going to get us back underway. Poland need the side out. Stishak gets the side out.
That's a big swing from Stishak at a much-needed time for Poland to try to get back in this set. Beautiful cross-court shot, seeing where that block was lined up too far out to the line. Thaisa late, rip and cross.
Here comes that set swing substitution again. Smartsek and Venerska in the game. Wołosz and Stishak out of the game. Someone remind Venerska that she doesn't have to sit down. Oh, she can serve an ace though. And they have been rare. What an impact off the bench.
It is so difficult to ace this Brazil team because of how good of a ball control team they are, but that's just a great serve right down the line high.
Gabi steps in this time, delivers it well. Now Venerska out to Smartsek. Miami's there, of course she is. Swing from T, block is good, game is level.
That's exactly what Lavarini wanted to see from his team, just low and over on the block. Don't go high and then down, just shoot those arms out. A fantastic finish from Vukašik.
13-13. Bergman. Szydłowska. Vukašik. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, Thaisa, that's what we all did.
That's got to be close because Thaisa definitely thinking she's there. Brazil in a fantastic spot to make this, but oh man. Just barely out on that triple.
Timeout, Brazil.
Só que saiu rápido de lá, Julia. Essa atenção que você tem que ter da variação na pegada da bola. Não é sempre a mesma coisa, tá? Bota ela por trás e aí deixa a Rosa na mais curta e abre a Júlia.
Well, this second set taking a very similar shape to the first. Poland trailed by 4 when the first time out was called in the first 3 when the first time out was called in the second, and we were locked at 14 all. It's currently 14-13. Bergman 14-14.
The smart shot by Bergman, seeing where that block was, just going high hands with it. And that's tough to do against a blocker like Smarczyk, but she goes right into Jurczyk on trying to avoid her.
Great contest again, and Bergman playing her part as she so often does. Szydłowska receives, Smarczyk, Miami, Gabi! Vukašik not there quick enough.
And that set coming in from Roberta, just beautiful out to Gabi. Makes that middle jump with her phenomenal.
8 points already for Gabi, but they're all chasing Vukašik, who's on 11. Oh, it's over! Szykłowska, Gabi. Don't give them 2 bites at the cherry. Breakpoint lead, Brazil.
A hustle play from Poland just to keep that ball up, but it's not good enough. Brazil able to transition in, and Gabi just electric out there. That's why Szykłowska's one of the best, just making those hard plays look easy.
Better from Brazil, overpass. Oh, Szykłowska had crept up. Everyone was too close.
And this is a big side out that Poland needs. 3-point swing could turn into a 4-point swing. They got to control that pass just a little bit better.
Well, they're making the change for Washington Stishak coming back in for Venusko and Smartsek. And this has ebbed and flowed, hasn't it? Brilliant response from Brazil, though, for going 14-13 down. Wash back in the game, bringing the middle into it.
And good answer right out of the gates. Beautiful pass, allows that middle to happen. Łukaszek smart to step right into it.
Oh, Jose Maria cooks one. But Poland managed to stay alive. You don't usually survive 2, though, especially when Gabi's on patrol.
Roberta is running this offense beautifully, a perfect pass. So Jurčic's a little bit late, and Gabi left inside a little bit so she can rip that cross. Gabi's heating up.
18-15. Wash. A little touch off the hands. Nicely played by Manjic.
Despite being blocked a few times, Maljic's doing a phenomenal job varying up her shot selection. We've seen her go to that hard shot and a lot right off the top of the hands with the push.
Yeah, Łukaszek has now been caught by Gabi. They're both on 9 attacks, 2 blocks for 11 points. Gabi off balance. Stishak from deep. Poland back within 1.
Stishak with her bread and butter shot back to the deep corner, nearly going up and over that block. Just a beautiful deep corner shot.
Up over 100 kilometers an hour as well. Jurčik. Bergman, in it goes. Gabi. Threads the needle through everyone.
Gabi's been ripping this cross-court shot every single time. We've only seen her take one singular shot down the line. Poland's got to move that in to slow it down.
12 points for Gabi. Brazil unable to put the pedal to the metal.
And this is where errors become so important. When you're playing toe-to-toe with another team, got to manage your side.
Bosch in from Naemi. Big one from Korneluk. She gets one back on Karol.
Finally, Korneluk's able to slow down the middle on the other side. A great read, knowing Karol wants to go back to zone 1. Good drop of the hands.
19-19, Volwash in short to Gabi. Bit of improvisation there from Brazil. No improvisation there from Stishak, just brute force.
Stishak becomes that go-to for Poland when they're trying to claw their way back, and we've seen her now. 2 same shots going for that high corner. Watch for them to keep feeding her.
Jose Maria out, Anna Kristina in. Poland ahead.
And Poland's best front line, Maljik, Korneluk, and Stishak. Big block up front.
Over to Anna Kristina. And that big block going to work. Free ball, Stishak with the first touch, but Wash has to search for that. That's a chance missed for Poland. But they'll have another one. Volwash. Oh no, it's overrun!
And that's so tough to swallow if you're Poland. The timing has been so good on some of these big attacks. Łukaszek just going a little bit too earlier. That set's a little bit too high.
Oh, Jiglovska. Slow-mo.
Just keeping us all on our toes.
Well, Poland back ahead, but the point before, they had two golden opportunities. And we're back on side out. Mounjic. Bergman. Oh, that's a lovely ball down the line.
A big gutsy swing from Bergman, avoiding one of the biggest blocks in VNL with Stishak and Kornelik. Not a big lane for her to hit. She did it perfectly.
No margin for error. None at all. Brilliant from her. 3 points, 21-21. Karol. Oh, Łukasik.
Łukaszik's just threading the needle out there. Feels like she doesn't have a lane to hit, but she's found one time and time again.
Excellent winner, Korneluk. It's a big moment for both teams. It's in! It's in! It's an ace! Advantage Poland!
That's a big serve from Kornelik. We've seen her miss a few. This was the perfect time to drop one right on the end line. Stishak's a big one to try to catch in your arms.
Vambora de novo, mesma coisa, ó. Deixa ela pra cá, quando ela sair, a Stishak tá ajudando lá. Deixa ela um pouquinho mais pra cá pro tempo não chute. A liga ela vai ajudar. Atenção pra botar a melhor aposta. Vambora.
Once again, when we get to the business end of the set, Brazil cool off. They were guilty of this yesterday against Japan, particularly in the first set when they were 24-21 up. Ended up losing that one 26-24. They're 23-21 down here, and Korneluk sends that into Naemi. It's up. Łukasik, cross-court, Bergman. More good defense. And an excellent swing from Julia Bergman to keep Brazil in the first set.
Every time Julia Bergman's in this game, it feels like she's making some kind of difference, especially in finals. In these clutch moments, she's been huge.
There's a fearlessness about her that I love.
Yeah.
She will just put a swing on it. Anna Kristina. Oh my goodness. Is it in? Is it out? It is close. It's in!
Oh my. Just perfectly placed right on that sideline.
Now Poland requests the timeout. Oh my. Huge moments deciding these huge games. 23-23.
Fino adesso hai giocato sempre 7 avanti?
1-7, ma l'hanno spostato tipo verso...
Well, Brazil have had a couple of three-point leads in this set, haven't they? First at 13-10, then in the teens. Poland have led by 2. And they led by 2 in the 20s as well at 23-21. You have to feel as though you're in a good spot. So Roberta has come out and Kizi has come in. So no recognized setter on court here for Brazil. They're looking for the big block, and Anna Kristina is going to serve again off the back of that sumptuous ace. Another great serve. Bołosz has to work hard. Stishak, unstoppable. Set point Poland.
Everyone knew that ball was going to Stishak. With a big block in front of her, she still manages to sneak by and bring up set point for Poland. Incredible work.
Oh, she has to be so accurate with that angle. First go at it then. Roberta back in for Kizi. Stishak serves. Gabi, beautiful pass. And a chance. Bołosz, Łukasik. Naemi's there. Anna Kristina, backcourt swing. Over on first. Bergman.
And that entire point felt like chaos on Brazil's side. Thaisa didn't ever have time to get all the way back. They knew it had to go outside. Bergman, again, coming up clutch.
And here she is serving. One set point defended. Can they create one of their own? Łukasik. Oh, the touch has taken it away from Bergman. Gabi! Unbelievable! Oh, my goodness me! An incredible effort from Brazil.
I mean, the chase down and body awareness. Check this out. Woo! Not enough, but my God, that's going in a highlight reel.
The fact that she's got there after she's been backcourt, that was exactly the same as one that Sheila did in the Olympics back in 2012. But it's set point, second set point for Poland. Gabi to save it! Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knocks Stysiak down, and Brazil still alive.
That was one of the hardest swings that we've seen tonight. That kick save gave Gabi so much momentum.
Specialist server incoming, Prita Roish in for Thaisa. 2 set points saved for Brazil. And if they take this second set, I genuinely think there might be damage to the rafters on this stadium. First touch for Prita Roish. It's a good serve into Łukasik. Oh, Bergman with the touch. Gabi through the block. Set point Brazil.
When in doubt, give your captain the ball. Gabi going absolutely off. Just finding ways to make it work. Absolutely dialed.
So Poland have made the change. They brought Wiesiak on, a libero by trade, to strengthen up this passing unit. Set point, great serve. And the block touch. Here we go. Out to Gabi for the set. Poland say no touch. Brazil are going to challenge. And one of the assistants has gone running out of the technical area. Poland saying no, they're sticking to it. Oh yes, we go to the screen. For the set, the scoreboard says 26-26, but if there is the hint of a touch off a Polish block, then we are locked at 1 set each.
Just a time to give these players a chance to catch their breath. There's nothing.
No. Well, that's it. You've got to use these moments to refill the tank, haven't you?
Yep. Especially when it felt like Brazil had all the momentum there. Now Poland back on top.
So Jurczyk to serve. 26-26. Into Bergman. Another great pass. Gabi, good block. Great touch by Naemi. But there's a net touch by Poland on the way up. And at this point in this game, these are the errors you just can't afford.
That's exactly it. When you're playing back and forth with one of the best teams in the world, you have to stay disciplined on some of these balls.
Yeah, Cornelux just lost her balance. It's another opportunity for Brazil. For Wash. Oh, is that in? It's not. And this time it's Poland who'll challenge for a block touch, but Brazil is celebrating. And at 28-26, is this bronze medal final level? Huge character shown here by Brazil. Oh, is there a touch? No. All smiles for Carol, all smiles for Brazil. Well, what a back and forth set. They trailed by 2 at 23-21. They led by 3 in the teens, and they've taken it 28 points to 26. Absolutely incredible.
I mean, the fight for Poland to come back in this set, but then Brazil, we've seen time and time again, when they're in the last few points of sets, that's when this
final. But the improvement for both of those teams in this 3-year period between Tokyo 2021 and the VNL and subsequently Paris 2024, remarkable. And here they are battling out for another medal in the VNL. Who's your money on for this one? Not you, Emily. You're not allowed to bet.
I mean, at this point, we know it's an absolute coin toss. We saw just the slight differential in the win probability. That's what it feels like.
Third set, locked at 1 apiece. It'll be Brazil to serve first. And Roberta starts with an error.
We saw how close the last set was. Errors are going to become really important toward the end if it's that close.
That was Volleyball. Gabi with the tip. Korneluk with the block. And another good start for Poland.
And Korneluk doing much better than what we saw her through the last 2 matches. Just taking control of the net better and much better body awareness up front.
It's received by Bergman. Karol. Good touch by Volleyball. Menjik with work to do. Goes high and Bergman receives. Gabi. And Poland backcourt 2. Chance for 3. Menjik. Oh, Miami's there. Gabi again with the tip. Menjik. Volleyball. Stysiak. Oh, it's still going. Oh, monster block on Bergman.
Korneluk showing a little bit of sass after that one. It's got to feel good after a long rally. You just get those big hands up. She's done a phenomenal job finishing.
And that is a pick-me-up for the whole team. 3-0 Poland. But as we've already learned, that means nothing. Anna Kristina, because she can do things like that.
Yeah, and it's been big for Anna Kristina. She came off the bench in the last set to play that right side position. They're trying to get a bigger block out there because Poland's outsides are dominating.
Gabi serving onto Łukasik. Stysiak through the hands. Bergman. Oh, creates something out of nothing.
Just a beautiful chip shot from Bergman. She does such a great job seeing where the block is and hitting the necessary shot. It's not always the hard one, but just going right through it.
3-2 Poland. Oh, no touch on that. What do we say? 3-0 means nothing. Here we are.
And this is what happens when these two teams meet. We've seen both of them get in holes and climb out of it. You can never count either team out.
Gabi. To the middle and Korneluk. She's on a hot one.
And Korneluk now getting that offense going as well. We've seen what she can do defensively. She's got to make sure that she's also up there offensively. We've seen Karol block her a few times.
Bergman. Over the other side to Anna Kristina. Oh, that took a touch and Menjik didn't read it.
This is big for Anna Kristina to get her confidence back up. She's been pulled from this match and last match, but now they have her on the right side, so expect them to get her going just a little bit to get her back in the groove.
Karol. Oh, Menjik's over past one. It's hit the antenna, and Brazil hit the front for the first time.
A good serve on the backcourt. Karol just putting up stats in every category. Doing a phenomenal job just all around.
That is 2 attacks, 4 blocks, and 1 ace serve now for Karol.
Feels like she has 10 blocks by now with how she's playing.
Łukasik. Where's that dropping? It's dropping in. And those are the momentum swings. Ace serve, kill block, 2-point lead.
And all of a sudden, Brazil getting some momentum, and especially off of some of these blocks, that's what this Brazil team feeds off the most.
Change incoming. Czernianska coming in for Menjik.
We've seen Czernianska come off the bench before. She was big in that win over Turkey.
Yeah, she picked up 14 points that day. 1 ace and 13 attacks. Sticking with Łukasik though. And once again, she finds a way.
Just going right through that block. She's mixing up her shots so well, seeing where the block is, if she can test it or if she can, and if it's big in front of her, that tip right over has done a phenomenal job.
That's in two! Korneluk! Nightmare to try and receive those serves.
And she makes it look easy, just this easy standing float serve, but it has nearly no spin on it, and she puts so much pace behind it, it's coming faster than you think.
That's a tough one to deal with too. Another net violation, Poland.
We've seen a few now from Poland's side throughout this entire match. Just getting a little bit too aggressive up at the net. Stysiak, just that left arm on the way down.
Anna Kristina. That one tickled the net on the way through. Łukasik, Naemi. Free ball chance. To the middle. Oh, what a tip. Beautiful touch by Jurczyk.
Just so perfectly placed right in the center of the court. You could tell how much it confuses Brazil's defense. Naemi comes running in, but it's a little bit too far from her. Just so well placed, the precision.
Stysiak. Naemi back out to Bergman. Finds the touch. Big reaction from her just to make sure that the referee had seen it.
Little wing from Bosch. Good finish from Bergman. Trying to test out the setter.
Yeah, the ring finger on the way through. She celebrated with the hands but not the eyes there for Wash. She knew. Stysiak. Oh, I love that set from Wash.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's pushed all the way out. That allows Stysiak to rip down the line at the shorter blocker up front, because you don't want to be hitting in right into Thaisa. Rather go for Gabby.
Rather go for just about anything else in volleyball than straight into Thaisa. 8-8. Here's the pipe. Here's the pickup. Oh, Czernianska tests Naemi. Oh, someone's got to play that.
Anna Kristina and Bergman just caught looking at each other. Roberta calling for help, but it's so loud in this arena, they probably just couldn't hear her.
Whose was it?
I think it's Anna Kristina's. I think you got to step in. It's an easier angle. But it's whoever calls it, really.
Gabby makes up for it. 9-9.
And that's important. You just got to flush those last points out. A player like Gabby, she's not going to let the last point affect her. Hard swing every time.
Thaisa. Off the hands, Czernianska. Lovely stuff.
And this is really important for Poland to continue to push that outside set out. When Roberta's up front, a shorter blocker, those outsides want to attack her time and time again. You've got to avoid the middles.
So Poland ahead by 1. Gabby reaches so high. Brilliant from Łukasik. And Czernianska gives it back to Brazil. Oh, it's passive though, but mistakes on both sides of the net. This time, it comes up smelling of Brazil.
We've just seen Brazil own the net time and time again. Every single overpass, they're putting down with authority.
Also seeing there with Stysiak the importance of knee pads.
Yeah.
Another good serve for Wash. Oh, well played. That has to go into the block. Brilliant by Roberta. And the chase down by Szydłowska. Oh, and the swing from Czernianska. What a point!
What a pickup. Szydłowska coming out of nowhere to make it a play on this ball. If you took the court and draw a circle on it, you would never think that that's a ball that the libero is going to pick up from left back, but she's that good to run in system.
from the three against two blockers as well. And then to the middle, go Brazil, Carol.
Brazil's moving this middle attack around, and Poland's doing a decent job identifying it, but they're just not getting that block there in time, that slight hole between the arms.
11-11. In from Czernianska. Oh, Korneluk, it was a bit congested. Anna Kristina straight into Stishak and Korneluk, and that is a big old block to test.
And that's the block that you want to avoid at literally all costs. With Stishak standing at 2 meters 3 and Korneluk just at 2 meters, it's a big wall to try to get past.
Just at 2 meters, she says. She's got a duck to get in every door in the building. Bergman, oh, Shuglovska, amazing. Oh, and then Czernianska asking in vain for a touch.
Shuglovska just absolutely everywhere on that court, and what a read. When you see a hole in the block, that's what you have to do as a backcourt defender. You just run up and hope you're going to get a touch on it.
Carol. Another good serve. Go, go, go! Not quite.
Brazil's just getting touches on everything. Maybe it doesn't go over, but man, the way that they're diving to some of these plays, and that's not even coming from a middle blocker. Everyone's getting a piece of it.
So we're onside out. Korneluk. Gabi plays it this time. Bergman, oh, that's over. Roberta, Anna Kristina. You cannot stop that.
Really smart decision from Roberta on a perfect pass. Normally we see this ball go to the middle. Anna Kristina hasn't gotten too many sets that have been fast tempo in system. That was a perfect time to throw it in there.
13-13. We go again. Lukashik gives herself a little space and sides out.
And that pass, although it was past the 3 meter line, just incredible to get it up. That's what you want on some of these top spin serves. You're okay with 10 feet off, 3 meters off.
Bergman receives from Stishak to the middle. And Thaisa.
What makes both of Brazil's middles so good is that that ball doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be in a window. They're able to kind of adjust that arm swing up in the air at the last second to keep that ball in.
After the third set in a row, it's 14-14. Stishak. Oh, from behind the 3 meter line. She is a very small percentage of players in the world who can hit that shot.
And she's a player that does it time and time again. She uses that height to her advantage, but also just her vision, seeing where that blocker's set up, just ripping it.
Lukashik. It's a good serve, in a bit shorter. Gabi, high. Stishak with the dig. Where's that dropped? Oh, just wide. Czernianska takes on Thaisa and brings up a breakpoint lead.
How about Stishak getting that up, looking like libero in the backcourt?
First time out of the third set. Brazil call it, trailing 16-14.
Ela tá pitando, a gente tá se preparando mal. Esquece, vamos rodar depois que assusta.
Aqui, galera, esquece lá. Bora de novo. Vai retinha no teu bloco lá, ficaram duas, e elas estão te procurando lá, vambora.
Jogar o ponto, jogar o ponto.
Poland had a great start, went 3-0 up. Brazil have wrestled the lead back. It's gone back and forth. We've been on side out until now. Oh, that's close. Not very close. Well, not close enough, should I say.
A good lead by Naemi. Gets that foot on the line, follows it all the way back, just to make sure.
Also a brave leave because they've left a couple they shouldn't. It's cost them points. Thaisa To Łukasik, over on the second ball. Lovely vision from Wołosz.
A vision and just that high volleyball IQ, knowing that a middle's backcourt for Brazil, that means no libero in, and a lot of times Naomi will pick that up.
Jurczyk, overpass. Now Poland need to capitalize on these. And they do. Czernianska.
A great conversion of that free ball, the perfect opportunity to run the outside with tempo. That allows the seam in the block to form. Czernianska just goes right through it.
Introduced, didn't start, she's made a good impact though. That's a better pass in, and Anna Kristina straight into Czernianska. Monster block, 4-point lead.
And Poland taking control of the net. They struggled to shut down Brazil's pins earlier in this match, but they're doing a phenomenal job here in this set.
Another timeout. 19-15.
Passa na mão, bota, alguém vai abrir com ela lá, ó. Vai sair, vai jogar o fundo. Isso que é bloqueador, e a Gabi volta com ela, vamos pro lado. Elas estão paradas, ninguém tá se mexendo. Vamos embora, de novo.
Side out, nosso saque, movimento a frente, chega o pé no jogo. Vambora. Confiança.
Ah, Mr. President. Harry Grasser has joined us for this one. Looks a comfortable seat he's in as well, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, I want one of those.
Nearly as nice as the ones they put Anne-Marie in. 19-15. Oberta out to Gabby. Oh, she swung one down the line there. She can't believe it. She thought it was in. It came off hot though, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a monster swing. Gabby definitely aiming for that line, but oh my gosh.
But that's what, say 10 centimeters out, but in terms of the margin, we're talking millimeters in terms of the action and the hand.
Yeah, and that's the difference between a hit that's in and a hit that's out. Those fractions are just so small.
Great service run this from Jurczyk. Change is made, Makrish back in at setter. Gabby. Or maybe that's one that Poland could have got up.
Definitely one they could have gotten up, but it's difficult when you do have a middle back court. That communication a little bit different. When normally you have Zagowska back there who's going to pick that up easily.
(16-20). Here's Roberta. Oh, that one forced wide. Stysiak over on two, and Czernianska's done very well there. Gabby hits the line this time.
There's a shot that Gabby wanted.
Yeah.
Great adjustment. Again, just those fractions this time. Bring that ball just slightly in more.
This time it's Poland to call the timeout, 2017.
Almeno in contrattacco appena in pelo morbida vieni davanti alla palla, ma non buttarti, non buttarti, stai dritta, fai solo mezzo passo in più e prendi la palla lì comoda. Stai attenta perché potrebbe anche spingere un pallonetto, una cosa del genere. Good. This is the moment for comfortable trajectories, right choices. If a ball is a shit, we keep playing.
2017 is a fantastic position for Poland to be in set 3. However, when Brazil get hot, they are pretty much unstoppable. First job, side out here. Roberta serves that one onto Czernianska. Swings well, and it's just beyond that swiping hand of Roberta.
That all started with a perfect pass. Czernianska, a little give and go. Perfect pass, gets the set right back. Going right through Karol's hands.
And now Brazil need to go 2 for 1. just to force us to extra points again. Anna Cristina, good block. Gabi, off the hands, brilliant. Oh, even better! They rush over to Łukasik. Two remarkable touches by Poland.
The reads that Łukasik makes in the backcourt are incredible. This is so difficult in middle back. You have to be so fast to chase this ball down. She comes flying out of nowhere to make it happen.
And then Stysiak borrowing Wołosz's hands for a point. And it's 22-17. Big moment that for Poland. Bergman receives. Gabi. Oh, wow. She is taking names.
This is what Gabi does when Brazil is down and needs a little force to bring them back. They're going to go to Gabi time and time again, and she's going to have swings like that, bringing all the power. Whew.
Well, now she's put red dots on Stysiak and on Żuglowska. Korneluk, well played. Stysiak, oh, she's left it short. 2 points in a row for Brazil. They're back within 3.
And all of a sudden, Brazil cracking that door open. We've seen them down in sets before. We've seen them come back before.
Well, they were 23-21 down in the last set, so this won't intimidate them, but the task has got a lot harder now with that service error. Czernianska. Good serve, Naemi. Receives, Gabi. Żuglowska's there. Łukasik. Oh, there's a touch back court from Gabi. There must have been a touch on the block.
And Łukasik taking over for Poland, finding ways in tough situations, time and time again. Phenomenal.
5 set points. Czernianska, good serve, but what a pass. And Karol. 1 set point save, 4 to go for Brazil.
Perfect pass from Gabi off of one of the toughest serves that we've seen today. Good finish from Karol. Now they just got to chip away. And watch for the dump with Karol back row.
Serve's got to be good. Serve is good. Czernianska passes. Łukasik. What a pickup by Karol. Gabi's gonna swing. Has she found the touch? Yes, she has. Outstanding.
If you didn't know who made a play on it, you might have thought that was Naemi in the backcourt. Karol reaching out for this one. And then Gabi just a gutsy swing to finish it off.
Oh, Korneluk knew as well, didn't she? She was like, oh no, she's got me. Karol takes a breather. Pridaroy serves into the net. It is a shame that a great set ends with an error like that, but it ends with Poland leading by 2 sets to 1.
And Poland now in control of this match.
To take us to a 5th set breaker, a race to 15, or can Poland wrap it up here and take that hardware back to Europe? Wołosz serves first. 4th set underway. Gabi into the hands, and Poland can't scramble it.
And Poland back to that 3-blocker setup against Gabi in the backcourt. Smart for all the blockers to get in, but Korneluk just goes between her hands.
Karol. Oh, that is not a good pass by Czernianska, and a chance for an early break for Brazil. Oh, Thaisa, there she is.
And that's something we didn't see too much of in set 3. We didn't see a lot of involvement from Thaisa and Karol in the middle. The passing wasn't necessarily there to do it. Ooh, incredible. Brazil has to find a way to keep them involved, get those passes up.
(2-0). Early break point for Brazil. Oh, Bergman with the hand on it. And unfortunately, the ball wins the race with Karol. Stysiak.
Just a good swing from Stysiak, going at the top of the hands, When you see that middle blocker's late, you know that you can swing right at the top of the hands, and even maybe in that low seam because they're too far away from the net.
1-2. Czernianska on to Gabby. Another great pass. Bergman. No touch.
I haven't seen Bergman make too many errors tonight. A little bit quieter in that third set, though. Look for them to establish her again.
Immediately, the break point cancelled. Czernianska goes again. On to Naemi. Anna Cristina. Ooh, there's no touch on that either. So back-to-back errors from Brazil.
Just barely sending that one out of bounds, trying to go for the high hand shot, just sneaking it too far inside. Stishak also avoiding it.
Yes, that was a last-minute decision from her, wasn't it? Czernianska, then Naemi, Anna Cristina gets high. Stishak with a good touch. Wołosz and Łukasik, lovely. And Poland 4 points in a row.
Anna Kristina's got to bring that block a little bit in more. Łukaszik's been hammering cross. No one's going to get that too far outside.
Czernianska. Bergman. Oh, straight down the block.
Bergman testing out the big block in front of her. And those handles from Naemi, very impressive in the backcourt. Czernianska's serve is no easy feat. A good handle, and Julia Bergman able to go right through the block.
Anna Cristina floats that one in. Another mishit pass. Oh, and the block had to be dug by Czernianska. Over to Stishak. Oh, Gabby's there. Bergman on the net, into the block, and down it goes. Stishak for 5-3.
And not the smartest swing from Bergman. This set taking her inside. She knows it's a big block in front of her. She has to swing higher than that.
I think the look on everyone's face says it all.
Yeah.
Korneluk serving for the first time in the set. Bergman, good pass. Gabby! Oh, wow. Stishak rises highest.
And that triple block up on Gabby in the backcourt finally pays off. They're in the right position to do it. Stishak getting more inside than we've seen.
She can argue with Magdalena Jurczyk about who gets credited with that one. But either way, they've got the points. Anna Cristina. I think Korneluk saw a table full of water bottles and a load of heavy screens and thought, no, no, not for me.
It's like, what do we take out today? Is it my body? Is it my coaches? What are we doing?
(6-4) Bergman. A rogue buzzer. And we'll replay the points. Yes, it's a mystery to everyone.
You can argue it all you want, but it's got to reset.
Well, I think with that one, nothing ventured, nothing gained. The serve was good, the pass was good, but we'll never know.
Nope.
That's a decent pass too. And Łukasik just continues to find ways. She has had a lovely game.
Yeah, Łukasik has been phenomenal, especially for this Poland team that's really struggled on the outside from time to time. We've seen Łukasik get pulled in matches before, but she has been steady Eddie.
They love Stishak. Whenever her or Gabby go back to serve, the place just erupts. Roberta's done well at the net there. Really well at the net, in fact, once then twice.
A great heads-up play. Roberta just taking control up front. Lavarini can't believe it. Of course she's going to go up and push it back down. It's like setters always win those jousts. They've got strength.
Yeah, they've done their crunches.
Yeah.
Wołosz to the middle. Jurczyk puts it down.
With authority from Jurczyk up front. Haven't seen her take too many swings. She was just resting for this one. Even in slow motion, it's coming fast.
Eight 5. Oh, Anna Cristina. She's left Gabby with a lot of work to do. Now, was there a touch on that? Must have been. But either way, advantage Poland. Oh, Naomi just tickles it over Bergman. And this starting to look good for Poland.
And that tip just way too easy on Poland's side. If you're going to tip the ball, it needs to be in the middle of the court, not right on Szydłowska, because she's going to transition that easily.
Timeout.
Toda largada, toda 4, 5, 6, 3, a levantou chegando. Daqui, posição 2. Posição 2, vai tirar
falou tanto do corredor que ela ia fechar seu corredor nessa bola. Para com isso, joga ali no meio, deixa eu pegar na rede.
This a deep hole for Brazil, and they need to start climbing. They're 2 sets to 1 down. They're 9 points to 5 down, and Łukasik is at the service line following the timeout. Gabi. Oh, Szydłowska again. Stysiak. Naomi. Another chance for Poland. They have to take it, have to keep the pressure on. And they do. Jurczyk, 10-5.
Jurczyk coming up big for this Poland team. We've seen now nearly back-to-back just shutting down Brazil.
In each set so far, Poland have had a few of those chances they haven't converted. They seem to have got them all right so far in this fourth. Oh, they've got a bit of luck off the net there too. Anna Cristina with the tip. Szydłowska into Wołosz. That's the block they needed. Surprise, surprise, it's Karol. She's past 50 blocks for the tournament now.
Karol doing a phenomenal job. Hasn't gotten a block in a bit. Roberta getting her hands on that one. Okay, setter.
Yeah, she hasn't got that one either. But do you know what? I wonder if she celebrates so big, she gets some that aren't hers, because she didn't get that. Oh, what a player. Oh, what a swing! Czernianska!
Bringing heat on that one. A beautiful swing, just ripping it right down the line. Not a big lane for her to hit through, but she threads the needle.
Jurczyk. Gabi. Oh, that is somehow returned. No idea. Stysiak. Well, sometimes you've just got to dig in, and that's what Brazil have done there. Return the ball, take your chances. How has Gabi not touched the net?
Incredible. Roberta either. Just the body awareness to know exactly where you are in relation to it. Incredible.
So the 5-point lead, back to a 4-point lead. Still a good cushion this for Poland. But it's closing. Anna Cristina.
Every time Poland gets a lead, it never feels safe. It looks like it turns this Brazil team on even more. They go into another gear because it's go time. They know they have to turn it around.
Where's the side out coming from? Stysiak. Not there. Oh, my. Brazilian blockers.
Brazil is just a brick wall up front on both sides. It doesn't matter who's up there. Just phenomenal. Cannot get through it.
Can we play all the balls, each ball trying to do the best? Sometimes it happens that if the ball is close to the net or is not perfect, it's almost done. It's not done. It's the moment that we can take out a magic, something great. Like in that case, you go quickly close to the net like you did before, and you play against the block to do block out. Or you play for your cover. It's not finished. It's just not finished. Right. Oh.
Well, Gabi's stats, she's up to 20 points. She's 1 ahead of Łukasik, 4 ahead of Stysiak, 10 ahead of Karol, who's managed to get another 4 blocks today. Of course she has. And here she is serving. Wołosz, Stysiak. Oh, Naomi, incredible. But it pops up, it's put down, Czernianska, and Poland really needed that.
Yeah, that was a big momentum shift for Poland, because all of a sudden when Brazil gets more momentum, it feels like this crowd is with them too and just gets into it.
It's not that they don't like Poland, it's just that they love Brazil.
Well, when you think about it, this Brazil team has so many veterans that these fans have been able to watch throughout the years. Poland's been an up-and-coming team that now they do have some stars, but Brazil's just been around the block.
Karol. Wołosz. Is there a touch? Yes. And you've got to think, looking at the age profile of this Brazil team, I think following the Paris Olympics, there's going to be a huge reset.
Yeah.
And we need to make the most of some of these greats while we can, because they won't be here forever. Czernianska. Alberta forced wide. Anna Cristina. Thaisa, you're just not going to beat her in that situation.
No, one-on-one on these 50-50 plays. She makes it a point to go up and be as big as she can.
Which, for the record, is big. Anna Cristina, 2-point game again. Can they get momentum off a service run here, Brazil, and level things up? They might do. Bergman. That's going to drop in. Back to Bergman. That's not. She kills it. And Brazil back within one.
Bergman with the switch up, ripped the first one cross court. Now tests out that line shot to the right of Stysiak, sneaks it through for the kill.
Anna Cristina, 13-12. Oh, another great serve. Oh, it's up! It is up! Thaisa doesn't find the floor. Twice in a row, that never happens. Over to Bergman. Oh, my goodness. It is 13-13, and this game will not rest.
Just when you think Brazil is out, this is what they've done time and time again, erasing 5-point deficits like it's their job. Bergman stepping up. It's in these critical plays. That's when she's playing her best.
We've moved from 10-5 to 13-13. Bergman's hit double figures once more. Anna Cristina has cooked one into Szydłowska. Now the chance to take the lead. Can they? Not yet.
That was a point that Poland needed desperately. Again, some more high momentum plays for Brazil. They had to find a way to get it back on their side. Felt like that Stysiak-Kornelik block was coming. It's not many times you sneak it through, too many in a row.
14-13. Gabby receives that one. Anna Cristina. Naomi's there. Bergman. Another beautiful, unstoppable swing from Bergman.
Just incredible what both the pins, Bergman and Gabby, have been able to do in these big moments. They are stepping up when this team needs it. Even when Poland knows where that ball is going, they can't stop it.
And for the fourth set in a row, it is Poland 14, Brazil 14. Bergman. Oh, that's an ace. That is a mistake on the reception from Łukasik. And Brazil lead in the fourth set.
And coming back the way they have, just every aspect of the game, incredible.
Brilliant serving as well. Czernianska answers the question this time. Łukasik for a break-point lead. Szydłowska. Stysiak. We're onside out. And this has the feeling.
And we're all of a sudden back on that seesaw again. Teams just trading blows left and right.
Stysiak, Wołosz out. Smabsek, Venerska in. So Łukasik, Jurczyk, Smabsek, front court. But we're not going to see them this point because that's drifted.
In a quick race to 10, you have to play as clean as possible, especially when there's a bronze medal on the line.
Oh, you say race to 10. This could be 12, 14, 15. But it could all be changed by one big service run. Is it coming here from Thaisa? Oh, it might be. Free ball, great serve. Chance for a breakpoint lead. Gabi. No. Smatsek off the hands. Welcome back to the game.
Every time she checks in, she is a difference maker. It feels like they get her going right away every time. She's like an automatic point out there, and that chase down from Łukasik just to keep it alive.
Well, this is evidence of where Poland have improved, because back in 18-19, she was their go-to for everything, playing every point, every minute of every game. Oh, wow, Anna Kristina on the pipe. But now, I mean, they could start her, but they're going for Stysiak instead. Great to have those options, but when she comes in, as you say, incredible. Two-time VNL top scorer. Can she get some more points on the board here for Poland? Wernerska to the middle. And Jurczyk off balance, finds a way.
I mean, she's been huge in set 4, really a game changer for this Poland team. We've seen her now 3-4 points already on attack, just up and available.
And here she is serving. Jurczyk, all of her points coming from attacks. No blocks, no aces yet. She's added 5 to the scoreboard. Oh, wow! Karol, straight at Wernerska.
Like, she made sure Wernerska was okay, and then the big high five to her teammates, just exploding on this ball. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want to be on the other side of that one.
Gabi with the serve. Wernerska with the set. Corner look, only as far as Naomi. Gabi. Good block. But Bergman with another chance. Where's it dropped? It's dropped out. Oh, corner look. Angry with herself. Brazil battling to a breakpoint lead.
Bergman playing out of her mind in a must-win set for Brazil. And they're trying to ride the tails of this young gun outside. It's working.
That was close as well. That was so close. So the replacements reverse. Stysiak and the captain, the setter, Wołosz back in. And now it's Poland with it all to do. 7-point turnaround here. Wołosz right out to Stysiak. Loose one. That's a loose one. And that's a big point for Brazil. And they can sense it.
And all of a sudden, Brazil starting to close the door for Poland again. They were down 5 points earlier in this set. It's these comeback moments that's been making this team.
I don't understand, but we have to start to touch the ball better now, not worse. Be calm. We are doing a great performance also in passing. Don't stop to attack the ball when it's soft, because you need to keep the ball there. And don't stop to think, because we must be brave enough to try to score, but it's the same issue as before. If the ball is not, we keep playing. We have sometimes Anna Kristina in the back row and we can push one ball there. She's not used to it.
Here we go again. Gabi. In it goes to Wołosz. Oh, this is huge now for Brazil. Bergman. The joust that Wołosz wins. Oh, she thinks there's a net touch. Referee disagrees. Corner look, bumps it. Stysiak, free ball. Bergman. Incredible. I think Stysiak is furious with the referee for not making a decision, but if you think there's a net touch, you've got to challenge midpoint.
Yeah, you have to do it pretty much right away in order to, if you want to at all.
So Manjic coming back in, replacing Czernianska. Brazil large and in charge of set number 4. That's into. You cannot leave those. A service. And this arena stinks of 5 sets.
This is not a rotation that Poland wants to be in, especially with this front line for Brazil. They got to find a way out of this fast.
Has to start here. Oh, Mączyk rides her luck.
If Poland's going to come back in this set, this is where it starts. Now they have to play nearly as clean as possible, try to double up Brazil's points. They need a big run.
Wołosz into Gabi. That's a risky game. And Bergman does the rest.
Bergman with her 9th point this set alone.
Wow.
Just a phenomenal job carrying this team.
Brazil closing in. Karol. Oh, good serve. Is it over? Yes, but touchdown by Bergman. Poland all over the place. And they're going to have to dust themselves off in set number 5.
That's just a lack of focus on Poland's side. If you think that ball's going over, you got to get a blocker up on it to try to make a play. Korneluk just caught guessing.
24-18, set point. Karol. Wołosz. Stysiak saves the first one. But Poland are in deep water here. And it's going to take a lot to swim out.
And even if you think you're not going to win the set, what you have to do is just gain momentum headed into the 5th, because everything helps.
Mączyk. Another great pass from Gabi. And we are going 5. Thaisa finishes the job. An 11-point turnaround from 5 down to 6 up. Everything going Brazil's way. And one of these teams is 15 points away from the podium.
What's so fun about this 5th set is it really doesn't matter at all what happened through the first 4. It's just a quick game to 15. Both sides have to completely flush what happened. Poland has to find a way to start fast, because they know if they can get up on this Brazil team, it's going to be easy, because if they're playing from behind against Brazil, it's nearly impossible to come back.
Well, it's been a little while since these teams went 5 sets. They went 5 twice in the VNL back in 2019. Poland won in the group stages 3-2. That's the last time they beat Brazil, way back in 2019. In fact, 1 in 12. The only other time, going all the way back to 2007, was in the Montreux Masters.
That tells you just how dominant Brazil's been for this Poland team.
I mean,
now in contention for their 2nd VNL medal in a row, going up against the greats.
So 5 years since these teams. Take a deep breath, particularly those watching in Brazil and Poland. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. It's a race to 15, and Brazil get us underway. Wołosz. A little reach for it, and a pickup is good. Oh, the block's good too. Karol with that little set out the back there, but it doesn't help Bergman.
Czernianska just putting it down, finds a good way to do it. Blocking is going to be so important. Both of these teams done a phenomenal job so far. That coverage has to be there.
Czernianska to serve. Poland with the first point, going for the big bomb. And in a situation like this, you want to give as few free gifts as possible, don't you?
Yeah, it's a very quick race to 15, and if you start making errors, that 15 can go really fast.
We've been out there nearly 2 hours already. Karol, 12 points. Wołosz out to Łukasik. That's too passive. Gabi from backcourt straight into a Polish trio.
Poland's blocking had to turn it on. The perfect time to do it. We've seen nearly every set start off with Gabi in this back row attack. That's why they have 3 blockers up. Good shutdown.
Korneluk. They want to get her off the service line. Oh, wow. What a touch. What a swing. Brutal from Bergman. Czernianska stayed down. Oh, and after you make that brilliant block, you expect to win the point, not to have your outside knocked off their feet by Bergman. And so we have it, the double Desmond, 2-2, 2-2. Oh, that is right in the nose.
And the speed that Bergman brings on some of these swings. Can't believe she's up.
Oh, she is. She's up. She's smiling. She'll have those uncontrollable tears in the eyes when you get bopped on the schnoz like that.
Bergman's like, sorry, but glad we got the point.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Ana Cristina, 2-2. Great response from Brazil. Because what we'd seen there as well was an absolute roof of a block from Poland.
Yeah, and that's the coverage for Brazil. I mean, those players are in and supporting their attackers every time they go up.
Stishak. Floats that one in to Bergman. She gets it back. Oh, it's over. And helped on. Alberto with the first touch. Bergman again. Well, the point goes to Brazil, but this Polish block's getting a nice little read, isn't it?
Yeah, Poland's doing a phenomenal job reading these plays. It's like that first step is extra explosive for some of these blockers to get up.
Bergman. Another service error. That's 2 so far already.
Both teams so clean during set 4. They have to play as clean as possible here in the 5th. It is a short game.
Łukasik, Poland's top scorer, 19 in total for her. Gabi. Stishak with the touch. Oh, yes! Jurczyk has beaten Thaisa. That's a huge moment.
Poland's block just taking full control of the net. All of these 50-50 balls are going their way. Jurczyk, incredible.
And that's the first breakpoint lead. Oh, Bergman recovers so well. Gabi. Inevitable.
And we've seen what Gabi can do to completely take over sets. Poland's going to have to find a way to stop these outsides because both Gabi and Bergman are getting a lot of balls and they're putting it down very efficiently.
Thaisa. Well, that's long as well. Three service errors from Brazil. 6 points for Poland. Gabi. Oh, good touch by Jurczyk. Stishak tips, finds the floor. Outfoxes Niemi.
Well, it might feel like Poland's got a lot of momentum right now, but we've seen time and time again, Brazil knows how to turn it on. It almost feels like you want to play toe-and-toe with them because all of a sudden when you're up, no lead's been safe.
It's the hope that kills you every time, isn't it? Despair you can deal with, but hope kills first time out.
Bora de novo. Ela ficou, elas estão dobrando para cá pouquinho. Agora põe a central, ficou para lá, defendendo na
Vai de novo que eu vou bater ela de novo na central.
Pode ser, se virar e estamos no jogo de novo.
Gente, organizar e voltar.
Time for Brazil to light the touch paper. They've got to come from behind again. They were 4-0 and 7-1 down in the breaker against Japan yesterday. They leveled at 10-10 before eventually missing out. What's this one got in store? Poland have got themselves in a great spot, 7-4. Ana Cristina, the hang time, good. Oh, and Łukasik got there. That's a frustrating one for her.
Łukasik in a perfect spot to make this dig. It's just coming with so much heat from the backcourt from Ana Cristina. Just that slight ball variation causes it to go out. Good swing from the backcourt.
Czernianska! Oh, that is close. That is so close, Karol and Anna Kristina.
And Poland continuing to find ways to rack up points. Srianska been huge for this team checking in.
And every one of these, Poland 1 step closer, 1 point closer. We change ends at 8 points to 5. Oh, 7 points away from a bronze medal. It sounds easy when you say it like that, doesn't it? But it is far from easy.
Pressure on both of these sides. Poland wants to go back-to-back for the first time, earning medals at the VNL.
And the Brazilian Federation president will want to turn that frown upside down. Can the players help him to do that? Volwash! Oh, still up. But the late whistle, it was spotted by Stefano Cesare. And Korneluk, grateful, eternally grateful.
And just that easy little touch. Korneluk finding ways to stay involved in this offense. Haven't seen it from her too much today.
Good example for young players, though. She kept playing. Anna Kristina, monster block! Absolutely huge! Czernianska and Korneluk. There's no way through.
4 blocks already in the 5th set for Poland, just forming a wall that Brazil cannot get around.
E aí fica, tá a 15 bloqueando do lado de cá. Isso é Karol normal. Só vai ter que trabalhar o máximo tempo de esquerda por causa da Stisiak que me ajuda. Tá, vamos embora. Virar.
Well, this requires a gargantuan effort now, doesn't it? Despite the efforts of Gabi, 22 points. Bergman again off the bench, 19 points. But a lovely spread for Poland. Stisiak 19, Łukasik 19, Czernianska 13. Her impact off the bench has also been phenomenal. Will it be big enough to bag the bronze? Volwash 10-5. Karol.
We've seen Brazil erase leads like it's their job. They were down 5 points against Japan in the 5th last night and ended up tying it later at 10-10. So don't expect this Brazil team to quiet up anytime soon.
What they can't do is make any more service errors. That's a good start from Gabi, making Poland work. Oh, and that's passive from Stisiak. Here's a chance. Bergman into the block again. Anna Kristina. Szydlowska's there, then Stisiak. Korneluk on Karol.
And Poland's block just stifling in their backcourt defense. This Poland team is absolutely locked in. Nothing's hitting the floor.
Great read from Korneluk. Without looking, because I know you're always looking at the stats, we've talked about how well Karol's blocked. How many blocks do you think Korneluk has got in this game?
Feels like somewhere around 5, but could be up from there. She's heating up.
She has managed 7, and she has snuck her way to brilliance once again. Oh, wow, they're getting closer and closer. Stisiak swings, and they're starting to believe.
It feels like this medal just means more for this Poland team, where medals have been so tough to come by. This team wants it, and despite playing, this is their 3rd match in less than 48 hours, they look fired up and ready for it.
Gabi feeds that in. Taisa. They're not done yet.
Again, no lead is safe in this match. We found that out time and time again, especially when Poland's up, because Brazil's got that fight in them and that experience from playing in so many big matches.
(8-12). Anna Kristina. Good serve. And a good block that doesn't drop, and nothing going Brazil's way. They're making the change here. Makrish is coming in.
Just a good finish from Łukasik, who has been so steady this entire night.
Just looking at the points here, so Poland are going to pick up 6.91 if they win this game, which means they're going to end this tournament number 4 in the world. An incredible rise in the last few years. Good service into Bergman. Oh, another one. This time it's Jurczyk. And Poland are marching to the podium.
I mean, there is nothing Brazil can do right now to get past this block. Everywhere on the court, just electric.
Bronze medal point in Bangkok. Bergman with the pass to stay in the game. She has been as cold as ice. An incredible performance from her. And that takes her up to 20 for the day. But here she is now, serving to stay in the tournament. 5 bronze medal points for Poland. Bergman into Czernienska, Żiklowska, Smarcek. They're going to have to play this for Nerska. Out the back it goes. And Łukasik has won it for Poland. They have picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and produced an all-time great performance to beat this Brazilian team. Back-to-back bronze medals in the VNL, the number 4 world ranking. And now they can take this momentum into their first Olympic Games since 2008. A remarkable rise and a brilliant performance.
So incredible for this team that we saw dominate through the first 2 weeks of VNL. Take a dip in week 3, and then during the finals, we see them up and down. That 5-set win over Turkey, incredible. Completely flat against Italy the next day, but man, to outlast one of the top teams in the entire world, and to do it after you played 2 matches in less than 48 hours, and another 5-setter. The will that this team has and the fight in some of these young players who haven't been in this position before. We've heard them say it this entire VNL. You got to be patient with us. We're not these teams that continuously rack up medals. We're young players. We have some experience and some positions, but for the most part,